I was the chairperson for Territorians for Sustainable Industries for about 4 years. Our group was not about stopping mining. Our group was about protecting sustainable industries in the NT. That's fishing, agriculture, horticulture, tourism, and also recreational use, because it's such an important part of our lifestyle in the Territory. So what we were all about was getting the facts, not anything hyped up. We weren't about dictating to people how they could think. I travelled around with hydrologists, seismologists, mining companies, and the simple facts are, when you need to consider things like the fracking industry, fracking into shale, is all the mining companies all agree there's a 5% failure rate. So over 1,000 wells, you've got 50 wells that have the potential to contaminate our aquifers and water. Now, one thing that all hydrologists all around the world agree on is we don't know how to clean an aquifer. We do not know then how much it's going to cost. So a bond is pretty pointless because we don't know what that cost is. The other area is the water security. Every well has a financial lifespan of about 5 years. In that time, it's fracked about 10 times and uses around 80 Olympic swimming pools of water per well. Now that's a hell of a lot of water. The other area as well is the tailing dams. Now everyone in the top end knows that in the wet season, a good wet season, all our rivers, dams, floodways are interconnected. You cannot contain a toxic amount of water in a dam when everything floods. And that's already happened. That happened last Christmas in the Daly area, where a Canadian company is drilling when 2 or 3 of the dams were completely underwater. And there's no way that that contaminated water then was contained in that dam. So they are the main facts you need to consider. So we need to ask ourselves as Territorians, are we willing to risk our water security for a short-term industry that really only benefits a few? And another important fact on that is that the mining companies themselves state in their prospectuses that it's very low labour intensive. They use their own crews because it's mainly specialised machines and things that they're using. They are not going to be training up people from communities as the lobbyists promise they're going to do. They're not going to be doing that. We've seen it through all the other states. They have their set crews that they fly in and out. There is no real benefit for local jobs. So that's just a furphy. So we need to make sure that we do not make these risks for the wrong reasons.